Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Prajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Prajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tiravanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Jaya Radha Shyama Sundara Radha Shyama Sundara Radhe Radha Shyama Sundara Radha Shyama Sundara Radhe Jaya Radha Muralidhara Radha Muralidhara Radhe Jaya Vrindavaneshwari Radhe Radhe Jaya Vrindavaneshwari Radhe Radhe Ishwari Radhe Radhe Jaya Vrindavaneshwari Radhe Radhe Jaya Jagannatha Jaya Jagannath Jaya Jagannatha Jaya Jagannath Jaya Baladeva Jaya Subhatra Jaya Baladeva Jaya Subhatra Jaya Jagannatha Jaya Jagannath Jaya Jagannatha Jaya Jagannath Jaya Baladeva Jaya Subhatra Jaya Baladeva Jaya Subhatra Jaya Gauranitai 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 Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Gurudev 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev Gurudev Jaya Jaya Gurudev. हरिनाम संगीतम की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, गुरुदेव महाराज की जय. Hare Krishna, Matajis and Prabhujis, Dandavat Pranam. So today I am going to take class on the topic Swamijis departure. Om Ajnanatimidandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Namine. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Shunyavati Pasya Shadesha Dharine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Shadi Gaura Bhaktivedanta. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So for the past few months we have been seeing and listening about Srila Prabhupada's Leelamrita. Srila Prabhupada's Leelamrita is a biography of Srila Prabhupada and how he had came to the West and spread the Krishna consciousness. And the author of this is Satsvarupa Dasa Goswami, who was a disciple of Srila Prabhupada. So now I would like to start the class. So at the San Francisco airport, Prabhupada landed. He smiled but said a little as the devotees over there greeted Srila Prabhupada with flowers and kirtanas, just like how we in our ISKCON Balramdish greet Maharaj whenever he comes to our temple. We greet him with flowers, kirtanas, etc. But it was different this time. He walked straight ahead with his aid of cane, and Jayananda, a devotee who was waiting for Prabhupada with his station wagon to drive Prabhupada to the house which they had rented at Stinson Beach. So it was a beach house. But first, Prabhupada said, "Shall we go to Radha Krishna temple at San Francisco?" So Prabhupada went to Radha Krishna temple before going to their destination. So Prabhupada got out of the car, and then entered to the small storefront, which was filled with waitings of devotees and guests. He bowed before the smiling Jagannatha deities, and without speaking a word, he left the temple and returned to the car and departed for Stinson Beach. The rider through the seaside cliffs was so that Prabhupada felt nauseated, and even lying down in the back of the car did not help him much. He felt like to vomit. The devotees agreed that only Kirtananda and Upendra, two devotees, should stay with Prabhupada so that Prabhupada's stay would be peaceful and his health could improve. That night, Srila Prabhupada felt a pain in his heart and couldn't sleep. So we know that Prabhupada only sleeps for 3 to 4 hours to wake up for translating Srimad Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam, but this time he couldn't do that. He woke up at 5 a.m. because Kirtananda woke him up and opened the window slightly so that Prabhupada could receive the soft ocean breeze. Prabhupada sat up in his bed, chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra in his japa and gazing at the lotus feet of Lord Krishna and Srimati Radharani. Ever since Prabhupada had a stroke, Kirtananda was massaging Prabhupada every morning and evening. Now after the massage, they went down for a walk at the beach, accompanied by Kirtananda and Upendra. As Prabhupada walked on the beach, he pointed his stick, his cane, towards some bubbles in the sand. And Prabhupada said, "Just see, there are living entities everywhere. There is no place without any living entities. And yet they say there is no life on the moon." So from this we can get to know that wherever Prabhupada goes, he takes examples and preaches. In the evening, Prabhupada called Kirtananda and Upendra into the large living room. So this time they were doing a subdued kirtana. They were singing the Hare Krishna Mahamantra And they were also singing Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya Jaya, Radha Ramana Hari. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya Jaya, Radha Ramana Hari. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya Jaya, Radha Ramana Hari. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya Jaya, Radha Ramana Hari. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya Jaya, Radha Ramana Hari. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Radha Ramana Hari. Govinda Jaya Jaya. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So Prabhupada was singing with the devotees presented there. They were singing the Hare Krishna Mahamantra and Govinda Jaya Jaya. So he stood and led them in a large circle around in the room. So wherever there is a Krishna picture in the room, Prabhupada would stop before the picture, bow slightly with his folded palms, turn around and then continue in the circle. Now on July 8, after Prabhupada had been at Paradiso for 2 days, Shyamasundara and Mukunda drove up from San Francisco. The next day was Ratha Yatra. Srila Prabhupada had first gotten the idea of celebrating Ratha Yatra by looking out from his window. He noticed some flatbed trucks. He thought of putting the Jagannatha deities on the back of such a truck and conducting an American style of Ratha Yatra. Mukunda said, the devotees have planned to have Jagannatha under the canopy. So Jagannatha will be facing the right side of the truck, Subhadra in the left side, the middle, Subhadra in the middle, and Balarama in the left rear of the truck. When the devotees asked what else they should do, Prabhupada said this was all a procession, prasadam distribution, kirtana. The people should get a chance to see Lord Jagannatha and chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. They should be chanting and dancing in front of the cart throughout the procession. But do everything nicely. Prabhupada said, do it as well as you can, and Jagannatha will be pleased. So now we saw the idea, like how they will be celebrating the Ratha Yatra. Now it's the Ratha Yatra. Next day was Ratha Yatra. Suddenly Prabhupada heard familiar ringings of cymbals and he became very happy. His eyes widening, looking outside, he saw the Ratha Yatra truck with Lord Jagannatha, Subhadra and Balarama and dozens of devotees and hippies eager to see him. He went out to greet the devotees and had them bring the deities inside. Devotees and guests followed, filling the large living room. Smiling, Prabhupada embraced some of the men while others made obeisances at his feet. Some devotees helped Kirtananda in the kitchen to get ready to distribute a large feast that they had prepared. Others reported on the success of Ratha Yatra. So over here also in Bahrain, in our ISKCON Balram Desh, we celebrate Ratha Yatra. We celebrate it in our ISKCON temple, Manama temple, Adhari Park, etc. We celebrate this event with dancing, kirtan, prasadam distribution, drama, etc. So this is a joyful event. Next, Prabhupada, he felt very satisfied that his devotees had successfully held the Ratha Yatra. Although they were untrained, they were very sincere. So over here also in our ISKCON Balram Desh, there are many new devotees joining every day. They are untrained, but whatever sevas they do to Krishna, they do it sincerely. So, and Prabhupada also said, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur and Bhaktivedanta Thakura would be very pleased to see the first ever American style of Ratha Yatra conducted. And he also thanked all the devotees who had done the seva, organized the event and came, just like our Kirtaneshwara Das Prabhuji, our ISKCON temple president, who glorifies the devotees and thanks them for after every occasion. Now the devotees over here were planning to go to various places and open Krishna Conscious Center there. So two devotees named Rupanuga, who was living in Buffalo, Subala in Santa Fe, and Dayananda in Los Angeles. So they opened Krishna Conscious Center there. Hare Krishna Mahamantra is like a big cannon. He told them, go and sound this cannon so that everyone can hear it and drive away Maya. Like on end of the June month, we all know that they were planning to put bombs in the navies of Bahrain, so that and everybody would be evacuating Jufair. But at that time, our Radheshwari Mataji conducted a japa session. So guess what? Due to the japa session, there was no bombing. There was no bombing in the navies and nothing happened. So Krishna's missing, nothing happened to Bahrain. And then on another occasion, Prabhupada explained that non-devotees who mislead the innocent people are demons. But here Kirtananda asked, can demons become devotees? Prabhupada said, oh yes, they can become devotees. If they chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra and render service unto Krishna sincerely, even demons can become devotees. Prabhupada said that he would initiate some of the new followers in San Francisco. But this time he did not perform the fire ceremonies. When the follower promised that he or she had been following the 4 regulative principles, that is no meat eating, no gambling, no intoxication and no illicit sex, and whoever does 16 rounds of japa every day, Prabhupada said he would give them initiation. So Prabhupada initiated him or her sitting on the bed. Prabhupada will be sitting on the bed and the disciple would be sitting before him on the floor. Prabhupada would chant quietly on the disciple beads and give him or her a spiritual name. Srila Prabhupada had decided to go to India and came for darshan to the storefront. He said that I have few children in India since my family days, but you are my real children, he said. Now I am going to India for a little while. He initiated few more devotees who were very keen to get initiation and sent a letter to New York announcing his travel to India. Accompanied by Kirtananda, Prabhupada walked slowly towards the gate. Prabhupada turned his adoring followers gathered close around him at the boarding gate. Actually, Prabhupada has one desire. Prabhupada said, actually I have one desire and whoever does this will please me very much. So that was, we have to be in Krishna consciousness and we have to please preach about Krishna. So that's what he said, and we promise that we should do it at least once in our lifetime. We should preach about Krishna, and we should always remain in Krishna consciousness. He disappeared from their view. The devotees ran for the observation deck to get a final check of Srila Prabhupada. The devotees continued to chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra until the plane left and became a speck in the sky and then disappeared. So from this chapter we get to know about Srila Prabhupada, like what he had done, like how was the first American style of Ratha Yatra conducted, then what all they did in the Ratha Yatra, and then even though Prabhupada felt heart in his pain, even though he was mentally, like not mentally, like he was not ill, I mean he was ill, he faced many struggles financially, physically. So even though he had so much of disturbance, he still translated for us without any fail. So at least from now on we should read Srimad Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam. And ever since Prabhupada's stroke, that time also he was doing many Krishna service. And then, yes, Hare Krishna. Once again, I would like to thank the temple management and Her Grace Vaijayanti Mataji for giving me this wonderful opportunity to take Gopal class on Swamijis' departure. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Radhe Krishna already said at the end of every program I have to thank. So I am here to thank, not thanking, I am here to appreciate Radhe Krishna. Hare Krishna. So Radhe Krishna's parents, I know them very well, even before Radhe Krishna appeared. So I know them, both of them. But they were